We're gonna talk about Blink Twice today. So let's get into it. Oh my God. When I say the acting was beautiful, 74% on Rotten Tomatoes, brilliant. I really enjoyed it. I had such a good time. I was working out and I was watching this movie. Channing Tatum as Slater King, Alia Shawkat as Jess, Naomi Aki as Frida. Wow, the whole cast was incredible. Everybody was incredible. Uh, I was absolutely blown away by this movie. So let's get into it. So Slater King is this huge billionaire tech genius, and there's a celebration happening for him at a gala event, which Frida and Jess decide to crash. Before crashing, they get super, super high, and before that, Frida had already watched a video of Slater King talking about his past and how sorry he was for being a misogynist pig and how he wants to change his ways. So her finding out and knowing, hey, he's gonna come, we're gonna crash this gala. She was like, we are doing this. They wear gorgeous dresses, high-end dresses, they buy the dresses, go to the gala, and everybody's looking at them. They're all like, oh my God, who are they? And they're like a total hit. And while Frida is walking, she slips and breaks her right heel. When she breaks her right heel, she's about to like fall. And then Slater King enraptures his hands around her and helps her balance herself like an actual prince. And then breaks her left heel because her right heel had already broken. And they're bonding, they're laughing. It's like they've known each other for years. And they're really, really hitting it off. And now it's about to be super late in the night. His sister, Stacy, says to him, hey, I think it's time to go. And so Jess says to her, like, oh my God, did he not get your number? And she was like, no, he didn't get my number. And just like, what? Like, how? Like, you guys were vibing the whole night. Then he pops over and says, hey, would you guys want to go? He pops over and he's like, hey, would you girls want to go to the island? The island that he spoke about in the interview, that I have this island. And they were like, yeah, we do. Oh my God. So they get on the island, they get on the plane with everybody else, like his entourage, they're all going on the plane, and they see there's like 3 other girls there. And the girls are kind of dismissive. They're not nice. And so Frida wants to really be seen and not be invisible. That's like a huge part of the theme of this movie, is like she wants to be seen and not invisible. And so she's so happy that her and Jess are on the plane and that they're going to have an opportunity to build a relationship with these people, and maybe these people will become like more than just acquaintances. Maybe these people will become part of her life, because she feels very isolated, like she's not enough. And now that Slater is giving her attention, like, oh my God, like, what if he likes her? You know, like these kind of things have never happened for her. So she's so happy. So they get off the private jet and they're all entering into the house. When they're entering the house, the girls are going into their rooms and they see in the drawers that there are like properly laid linen outfits, like a skirt and a top for them with like a beautiful flower that's also with the outfits. There's always a flower. So there's sunglasses, and that also has a flower. And there's a perfume that all the girls spray on themselves each morning, like clockwork. Now, the girls have sprayed themselves with a perfume and they're walking out of their rooms. Everyone's wearing the same thing. You'd literally think it's like a cult, because everyone is wearing white. The men are wearing white and the women are wearing white. They also have hats on, sunglasses, black sunglasses, little cute crop tops, and like a tie up like white skirt. So Everyone is now having lunch. They're sitting by the pool. They're having drinks. Everyone's having a great time. Now dinner approaches and they're having dinner. And everyone's starting to get to know each other and just talk to each other. And there's little hints, little cues. When Frida is talking to Christian Slater, who is one of the friends in the entourage, he has like a problem with his pinky, like it's cut off. And she was just trying to talk to him like, hey, you know, like, how have you been and everything like that. And then Slater says, you know, he's just a little bitter about the pinky, you know, his pinky. And she's like, oh, right. Now, as the night is like proceeding, they're now going to be taking some psychedelic drugs. Now the girls are taking these like drops in their mouth, 1, 2, 3, 4 drops. So Jess and Frida are having the time of their lives. So are the other 3 girls, Sarah, Camilla, and one other girl whose name I'm forgetting. And they're having so much fun, they're laughing. And as the nights go, the level of psychedelic drugs is also changing. Like they're also like morphing, they're also like becoming possessed and like acting really crazy and weird, and it's a little scary. They're like, some of them are like, you know, is calling out, like raw, like making sounds and things. So one of the girls said, wait, why are we doing that? And then they would all laugh. And then one night, Jess